Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So as you probably know, we've got some new leaks from the new playtest, the recent one, and there are just tons of leaks. I mean, it's ridiculous this time because we've got like 20-minute gameplays, 15-minute gameplays, things like that. And because of this, there's a rumor right now going on in the community suggesting that EA might actually pause Battlefield Labs because of the huge amount of leaked content. But there's literally no source to this. It's just a community rumor. I don't even know where it has originated from. All I know is that we've got this rumor and we need to go through to see why this happened, what can they do at this point with all the leaked content. And you know, I also watched the leaked footage. I've got my takes on it. There are things that are good about it, there are things that I don't like about it, and we're going to take a look at what I could find and what actually caught my eye in the new leaked footage. So without further ado, guys, let's just go ahead and start the video. Just remember to go down in the comment section, let me know what you think about the leaks, let me know what you think about the new gameplay, what do you think EA should do about Battlefield Labs being leaked all over the place, and stuff like that if you have anything to say. So about the leaks, I mean, we all had it coming. It was obvious when you pick the most random people for a playtest, a closed pre-alpha playtest with people that are completely random. Well, nothing else is expected, you know. They don't care about NDA, getting their accounts banned, anything. And there's just a ton of leaked content, to be honest. 20-minute gameplays, 15-minute gameplays, loadouts, attachments, weapons, dog tags, uniforms, uniform customizations, vehicles, you name it. I mean, every single time I open up the subreddit, I see leaked content and I just kind of save what I can show you, and it's going to be the material for a new video. And honestly, it's really odd, but it feels like the whole community is united to leak whatever they can. I mean, it's funny at this point, but people just keep doing it without anyone's video getting taken down, without any specific punishments to my knowledge, and here's the result. And it's obvious because the ones leaking these stuff don't even know how to play. Like, literally, it's obvious that these guys have made specific accounts for this, signed up with those accounts. You know, we had somewhere around 2 million signups for Battlefield Labs playtest, and I'm sure a majority of these accounts are like fake ones, made specifically to leak stuff. And honestly, I don't think these leaks are healthy at this point, and I'm pretty sure people in EA and DICE are worried about one thing specifically, and it's the marketing and the reveal trailer, because the game is already just revealed. It's really odd, but we know everything that we need to know. I've shared with you guys anything that was basically shareable on the channel, and the other channels are doing the exact same thing. As I said, every time you open the subreddit, there's new stuff. And I guess they don't even know how to reveal the game at this point, which is funny, to be honest, because it was exciting at the beginning, but from what I've seen so far, people are becoming more and more numb to the news. Like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, when there was some new Battlefield leak, everyone was excited. Nowadays, it's just, you know, another day at the office. I mean, it's becoming just common sense for people. Hey, we've got some new Battlefield 6 leaks, you know? No one's excited anymore because this is our everyday routine, to be honest. So the best they can do, in my opinion, and I've said this before, is being more transparent. Give us a reveal trailer, give us some good, informative information, and I'm pretty sure the hype around leak stuff will slowly start to fade. In my opinion, the reason why the community is so united to leak whatever they can, you know, everyone's leaking whatever they can, is because DICE and EA actually decided not to be transparent about the game, and the information that comes out from the game is very limited. The only official gameplay that we've seen is the first reveal, like that 10-second first gameplay, and this new destruction gameplay where there's someone shooting an RPG at the building and they just go inside the building and get out on the other side. That's what we've seen. It's like 25 seconds of official actual gameplay. The rest is leaked stuff. I can't show you on the channel, obviously, but there are so many things that have been leaked, and we're going to talk about those in just a few seconds. Also, they can make invitations to people with actual accounts. Like, it doesn't have to be random. I mean, even the most reckless person would care about their account if they have like plus 10 games on it. But it just appears they completely do this random, which didn't go so well. I'm pretty sure there are people who leak stuff with accounts that have little to no game on it, you know? If there is an account with some Battlefield games on it, at least some Battlefield games, you know, some Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, someone who has played Battlefield, someone who has some sort of record there. If you just completely randomized this invitations, this is what's going to happen. People are going to make accounts, multiple accounts, sign up with all of them, and eventually one is going to be invited, right? And they don't care about it. They just leak whatever they want and be gone with it. So in my opinion, at this point, they just need to play it cool. And I mean, there's nothing they can do to undo all that. And based on what I've seen from the new leaked footage, there are things I've noticed that I'm gonna share with you guys. You make sure to share what you've seen down in the comment section. I'm pretty sure there is going to be some healthy, informative discussion down there if you go ahead and do so. So the map that's been in the recent playtest was Capstone, and the vibe is really good. And I mean it when I say it. When you look at those mountains, like those snowy mountains with some fog and some smoke around, it just reminds me of Battlefield 1, because Battlefield 1's atmosphere was great. Like the environmental design was peak in Battlefield 1, honestly. However, it's not only Battlefield 1, it kind of gives me some Battlefield 3 vibes as well, because of all the mountains and stuff, you know. So if they are going to put the atmosphere in that direction of going to become something like Battlefield 1, Battlefield 3, that is, in my opinion, the perfect direction that they can take. Like, perfect. There's nothing wrong with that, because Battlefield 1's atmosphere was just top notch. So Capstone really feels old school, and that is really good news. Some people argue that the map looks small, but in my opinion, it's small for good. I mean, nothing good ever came from the oversized, wide open 2042 maps. What do you want to do on a map like, I don't know, Discarded, for example? You've got so much empty space for no reason. And the reason why they made it, obviously, is because they were advertising 2042 to be a 128 player game, something that Battlefield hadn't done before. And they were forced to make maps to be able to host 128 players in a conquest match. That's not the case anymore, because the new Battlefield game is going to be a 64 player one. And in my opinion, the map size to me just looked great. However, jet gameplay was, in my opinion, just a little bit dull. I mean, the jet was lagging. I don't know if it was the game or it was the guy's connection, but from what I've seen from the leaked footage, the jet was lagging, and it was honestly just a copy of Battlefield 2042's jet mechanics. Like, I'm pretty sure the game is pre-alpha. They have so much work to be done when it comes to vehicles, but generally speaking, air vehicles are not looking so good. They look exactly like 2042, and 2042's air vehicles are just crazy bad, because everyone you see jumps on a helicopter, starts getting kills. That's not what the case was in like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. The piloting actually needed so much skill that you had to spend hours and hours and hours just learning the flying mechanics to be able to fly a jet, to be able to fly an attack helicopter and actually get kills with it. So that's what concerns me about the vehicles, even ground vehicles, because there's some tank gameplay leaked as well. They just look exactly like 2042, maybe with some differences here and there, but generally speaking, it looks a lot like 2042. And I'm pretty sure if they want to succeed, they need to make something unique for the game. About the HUD, the new HUD looks clear, but it sure can be better. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it, but the ticket count for Conquest is somewhere around top center of the screen, and it really doesn't need to be there. They can just put it on the minimap, like small indicators on the minimap, and that's going to be it. They don't really need to be that big on the screen. Also, the kill HUD isn't in the middle, like it's not right under the crosshair, which in my opinion is stupid. That has to be always the case. It has to be shown in the center. You don't want to look away to know who you killed, how many people you've killed, you know. Those are the things that need to be done correctly from optimized HUD. The movement is better, like way better than what it was before. It's confirmed by Sirland that it was tweaked. We've covered that in a previous video. The gameplay is tweaked and it's obvious. The guns feel heavier, especially the dude with LMG. That LMG felt it had some weight to it, and that's really good. But in my opinion, the movement still has some potential to be even better. And I'm pretty sure there will be more tweaks, because that's what Sirland said, and we're gonna wait to see how things will be. I've seen the scoreboard in Reddit, and it looked clean and on point, to be honest. It looked way better than 2042's scoreboard, and hopefully this time it comes with the game, you know. Hopefully this time it really comes day one. So there are first-person melee kills as well, and they look good. However, they can, you know, become much smoother. That dog tag grabbing can become a lot smoother. The whole animation can be better. Dragging the down teammate had some tweaks to the movement, and it looked better, in my opinion. I still have some issues with throwables in this game. It just doesn't feel right. Either people don't know how to use it, or the grenades feel too heavy, in my opinion. It's like you can't really throw a grenade as you want. Kind of feels like COD when it comes to throwables, in my opinion. And I really think a part of this goes back to players not being able to play optimally, because I know something about this game's throwables. Apparently, if you hold the throwable button, you can actually throw it like a normal Battlefield grenade. But if you just press the button, it's going to throw it in a faster way resulting in some lower distances to cover. It's something like that. So most of the players don't even know how to use that. And about players playing this game, you know, sometimes because the videos are long enough, like 15-20 minutes, the dude's playing so bad that I really have to skip the video. They spend a whole freaking minute on the deploy screen, and once they deploy, they don't even know how to sprint. So after a while, they learn how to sprint, and they sprint right into someone that kills them, and the cycle repeats itself. I mean, it's so boring watching this gameplay. It's so boring that it's some sort of a punishment for yourself. Like, your eye's gonna thank you if you just skip some of the parts of these videos and just watch what's important, you know? These guys really play horribly, and I just don't know why that is, but I mean, they can't even control the recoil. It's really obvious that the recoil's on point to a degree. I haven't really played, but it feels like from what I've seen so far, the recoil's good. It's just the player, they can't even control it. Like, the weapon flies away left and right, up and down, recoils all over the place. The dude doesn't even try to, you know? They don't even try to control it. And we are yet to see some leaked footage with some actual dude playing some actual game, getting some kills. We haven't seen anything like that so far. When you die, you're told where the bullets hit, which is kind of cool. It kind of gives you some awareness of how people shoot you, how to move when you get into a gunfight, and that's really good in my opinion. The deploy screen, again, is really neat. I've said this before. It looks really good. It kind of feels like Battlefield 4 to me. Maybe it's the only part that doesn't really need anything to be tweaked. And lastly, some of the animations actually feel weird. Like, some gadgets feel being too heavy. It's like you cut the gravity in half. It takes a lot of time for, I don't know what kind of crate it was, but in the leaked footage, someone deploys some sort of crate, and it really takes a lot of time for the crate to be actually on the ground. It's like it's floating. It's not dropping. It's floating before it gets on the ground, which in my opinion isn't something cool. There's definitely something wrong with it, and the game's pre-alpha. I know that. There are so many things that are going to be tweaked, fixed, stuff like that. And that's about today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed and hope this video was helpful, informative somewhat. I just want you guys to go down in the comment section, let me know your takes on the next game, everything that you have to say. I'm pretty sure there will be a very good, informative conversation down there if you guys go ahead and do so. And thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, stay cool.